Thanks, Bree. Thanks, guys. Yeah, one of my other favourite things to do is to talk in front of people, so thanks for giving me the opportunity to do that again. All right, being awesome since 2013, that's Buzzword. Everyone's jumped on the bandwagon this morning, which is exactly how I wanted it to go. A little bit about me, Gold Coast local, born and bred here on the coast. I think there's about 3 of us that are left that were born here. Father of 3 daughters, and now my girlfriend, she's got 2, so between us we've got 5 daughters. So I'm a bit of a chick magnet. I love my adventure racing, and one of the things that I'm very passionate about is helping to build better men in the community. And I'll talk just briefly about that in a minute. That's my eldest daughter, Tara, one of the reasons that I box as well. She's just turned 18. Hey? Yeah. That's Isabel, she's 10. Chloe, she's just turned 7. And my beautiful partner, Angie. One of the great things that I love to do is to give back, and it's one of the things that I'm passionate about, that drives me. You've all heard a few times, and I know some of you guys have came to my fight as well. I was part of Fight Like a Pro, which was a 10-week program. Did that nearly 3 years ago. Unexpectedly, it changed the direction of my life and everything about. It just sort of brought out a lot of things that gave me clarity on what I wanted to do. And since then, I've stayed on and to become one of the trainers and to help other guys to inspire them to be better versions of themselves. The guy in this picture, he started the program about a year ago. He was $700,000 in debt, no direction in his life, did Fight Like a Pro. Since then, in the last 8 months, he's turned it around. He's got 25 grand in the bank, and he's just got clear direction and clear focus. He's also stayed on to help other guys. So it's stuff like that that I absolutely love doing. That's the 3rd business partner in Buzzword, Nick. He did the program, got a broken nose in the first 30 seconds of the fight. So that's me trying to stem the blood flow. He managed to keep going and fight the 3 rounds. And again, he got another really positive experience out of that, which is just something I love doing. And again, there's another guy he's a truck driver. Same sort of deal, just had no direction, went through the program, came out the other side, and he's just firing now on all cylinders. So something that I absolutely love doing. Building Buzzword to, like Bree mentioned, to work on itself without myself or Phil involved, to basically spend more time doing this and helping out specifically men in the community. But part of what we do is if the men are strong in the community, then the women and the children will flourish as well. So a bit about Buzzword. As it said on the first slide, we started 2013. It was actually, the idea was conceived on a stand-up paddleboard in Currumbin. Phil convinced me that starting an own business would be pretty cool, and let's do that. So we used to go Friday paddleboarding, which ended up in lunch, which ended up in coffee, which, yeah, we just got talking and decided to start Buzzword, and it's been firing ever since then. One of the things that a lot of people say, partnerships can be a bit risky and they quite often fail. I think I was lucky enough that I met Phil about 10 years ago at a BNI meeting, and it turns out that we've got very similar values, and I think if you've got those core values that are the same, everything else builds on that. One of my core values is adventure, and it turns out that that's one of Phil's core values as well. So we've done half a dozen or so adventure races together. We don't hang out much outside of work apart from doing cool stuff like that, but it goes really well. And yeah, it's the partnership that we've got in business has been great. We bounce off each other, and I know he's here, so he's probably enjoying this a bit, but yeah, he's sitting back there. So look, we like to we bring that culture through to the team as well, and we've got I've got a couple of our team here this morning. So Brad's along, he's our web designer. Brad's in the hub chapter as well, so brought him along to check out different BNI and just to give him some heads up on giving a presentation and that side of things. Nicole, who's our superstar PA, thanks to Jason, who discovered that the bottleneck in our business was me and needing to get out there and get in front of people and sell more. And to do that, I need to free up my time. So he helped us source and find Nicole, and you've been with us 5 weeks, 6 weeks, something like that. Longer? It's yeah. probably the best decision we made, scariest decision because it was not an income producing role, but it's already, yeah, we've been so happy that we've taken that step. So big thanks to Jace for helping us there. Megan, graphic designer that we've got. Karen, who's a virtual assistant, she's based in the Philippines. AJ is our SEO team leader, and Adam, who's been here before, he's our AdWords guru. We won a couple of awards. Last year we won the Gold Coast Business Excellence Awards in the category for August. We won Emerging Business, which Zarafas won the same award when they were starting out, which we didn't know until afterwards. So we thought that was kind of cool. If we're heading in the same direction as where Zarafas went, then we're definitely stoked about that. And one of our target markets is tradies, and we got nominated for a service award from ProTrade. They're a college that specifically teaches trade business owners how to be better in business. So to get nominated for a service award in an industry that we're actually focusing on was pretty stoked as well. Going to run you through some case studies of websites and examples of clients that we've had, just to show you briefly some of the stuff that we've done. So this is a client, I've mentioned this a few times through BNI, through my 45-second talk, about mechanics and how we've had really good success with mechanics that have got a fixed workshop. Paul from the talk team, he contacted us late last year. He'd just taken over a business that was bought, I think, started in 1975, and he just bought it last year. He spent $1,650 on a website, so a very low spend. He's spending about $600 a month on a Google Ads campaign. I don't know if you can read it there, but after 2 months of the campaign, he's gone, "Hi Jodi, thanks for this. The AdWords campaign is so successful that I'm now busy trying to keep up. Have engine recon bookings to the end of March and a full calendar of service and repair work. Try and find another mechanic just to keep up." We love helping clients, and getting feedback like this is exactly why we do what we do. We don't take on clients if we don't think we can get a result. And we always try and give them an estimated return on investment before they even start. Thanks, mate. This guy is a crazy guy, but they do timber floor removal and vinyl stripping and all sorts of things. We didn't really like his website, but he liked it. He spent $1,650 again on website. He spends about $2,500 a month on SEO and AdWords. All these here, that's just the last from 8 or 9 days worth of inquiries through his website. He converts at about 30% of those inquiries. And he's turned over $100,000 a month just from his website. That's the only marketing that he does. So he's spending, $2,500 a month to get $100,000 turnover. It's a pretty good return on investment. All the websites we build them aimed at converting. So get the traffic there and then convert into a sale. Scott Wildman Plumbing, they spent $3,500 on a website. That's all they did. They landed a job through a builder worth $1 million. So purely based initially on their website. She put a testimonial on our Facebook page, basically just stoked about the feedback that she got. So it was a big builder. They landed the contract, and they were stoked with that. Holistic Harmony, we didn't build their website. We weren't hosting these guys at the time. They got their website hacked. They had no leads for a month. It cost $350, so not a great deal to fix it. But the estimated business loss was about $8,000, she said, from that month of having no leads come through her website. She got her site built for $500 in India and then didn't maintain it for the last couple of years. So looking at the brochures you've got there in front of you, if they hadn't been doing that, problem wouldn't have happened, for the $55 or $88 a month to prevent that sort of thing from happening. Hosting. So this client, she had no email for 3 days and the hosting company didn't return her calls. She transferred to Buzzword, jumped on one of our maintenance plans, and again, another 5-star review on our Facebook. She was stoked with the service. It's one of our Buzzword's core values, is our commitment to our clients and to service. So she's stoked and hasn't had any issues since then. Perfect type of referrals for us are tradies. We can help out tradies. That's one of the things that we've done heaps of and we're good at, and you can see from those previous results. Small business, we're not after the big jobs. We're only after small business because that's what we are. So we appreciate the need to get back to clients fast, to look after them, and it's what we're good at. So we've got referral partners that if we get referrals for bigger stuff, we can refer that on. But it's the small business that is what we're good at and what we want to stick with. And again, WordPress websites, they're the good referrals for anybody that's got a WordPress website, need to keep it up to date. If you have a look at all of the stats on the back, you'll see how critical it is to make sure your website's kept up to date. And that's it, my time is up. Thank you very much for the opportunity.